Once upon a time, there was a filthy strategy request from an even filthier viewer who is currently so filthy they are in bed right now, and often in bed just watching YouTube videos in their own filthy ways. And this filthy viewer requested that I play Night Elf with the beautiful Priestess of the Moon and commentate it like a children's goodnight story with a monotone voice that is calm. I'm not sure how often young children hear the word filthy, apart from when they are told that they have filthy shoes and their parents shout at them for bringing mud on the carpets. But nonetheless, our viewer who requested this strategy does not have filthy shoes. Those shoes are currently not on him because he is in bed being filthy. I shall train the Priestess of the Moon. It will take 50 seconds until she is fully equipped to handle all occasions that require a sturdy Night Elf female form. I'm telling a fairy tale in the form of Warcraft 3. Kind of, yeah. Once upon a time there was a wisp, and it became an Ancient of War. That Ancient of War was foretold to produce archers that would, once they are ready and trained, protect the Priestess of the Moon with their life. Their very lives for the Night Elves. Bunch of trees and foxy women not wearing much. This is the children's tale that all tales should hold highest of regards. Let's see. This wisp was the most curious of all the wisps and decided to go on a journey through other people's bases, which will inevitably get him killed, but he didn't care. He laughed in the face of danger, much like the goblins, other fairy tale creatures for another fairy tale time. There once was a human ally that abused water elementals to creep faster than everyone else. An undead ally who went fiends because they're overpowered. And a braver oh, hello. Then there was the standard annoying Blade Master that's coming to my base. No! It's Blade Master. I can't really talk properly when I'm being harassed by Blade Masters. Give me a second. It's a hard request.
Insufficient. We must act. The goddess agrees.
Okay.
I am vigilant.
So that Blade Master is making his way to my Night Elf base right now. And is going to start attacking my wisps in a moment. So that's going to be fun. Pit Lord, Priestess of the Moon, scouted for her allies and informed them that the scummy Blade Master was straight teching towards wyverns, or some nonsense, including bats. Filthy Blade Masters for filthy viewers. The Orc Burrow wondered whether it would ever be born. The Priestess of the Moon hoped not. Such is why she kept attacking it, hoping that she might cancel it before the peons can repair it, but time is short. There is the Blade Master. He has made his way to my base, and he is very happy indeed in doing so. He is confident that this is not going to be a complete waste of time for him. Messing with a professional Night Elf player, Kappa. Archers were being continued to be built. Hawk was trying to defend himself versus the Priestess of the Moon harass, which was actually more successful than the Blade Master harass. The Night Elf wondered where the human player was. Surely the human player must be going for a fast expansion if he's not come over to harass me. This Night Elf player's smiling. A new tree being born this day. More life will stem from it. Such is the Night Elf way. This Priestess of the Moon, Mora, the Moon Singer, was shocked to see that there was actually no expansion being held, which does indicate that perhaps they are in the middle. Mora's archers are moving on to the battlefield
Vigilant.
to join Mora
As I thought.
as they uncover the truth of where their opponents may be.
We must act. Point the way.
Where are their
Leading the
opponents?
way.
Perhaps another frisky, curious wisp or scout to find out.
Upgrade finished.
Ah,
As I thought. Onward.
I see. Now there's a lot of action going on here. I've got myself hidden. She hid stealthily, carefully, and checked other opponents to see if they actually had Dust of Appearance, which none of them did because they were too lazy to buy it. I tried to steal the experience, and Moira becomes more powerful because of it.
Trust in my command. Research finished. Vigilant.
Mora etches up ever closer to the Dark Wizard. Obviously, she knows the Blade Master is nearby as well, and he is also likely to steal the kill. Mora's archers move forward and abuse the fact that they have the power right now. But they don't want to take too much damage because Death Knights be regenerating almost just as fast as they do. So they decide to hide instead, except for that archer who wanted to die.
We must act. Trust in my command.
The allies. Haha, look at this! What kind of defense is that? The Sentry Ward of Truth
Trust in my command.
showed the way. The Death Knight was angry, throwing coils at the archers, but the archers knew better. With their spell resistance and ability to hide, they were powerful indeed. Cowardly, perhaps, but no. They were smart. Smart women of the night. And these ladies, they know how to fight.
Our allies' town needs help.
Mora's ally made the mistake of building a million towers that didn't upgrade into anything. His commander tactics were not known for their intelligence. He was a brutish man, not very smart, but powerful with the blade. Mora could at least respect that.
Leading the way.
Mask of Death went to the Destromath, the Pit Lord. Mora questioned whether we should be protecting this filthy Pit Lord. At the end of the day, he is a demon. Moira did not care for demons, but she said, fuck it. Why not? This is a PG 13 plus children's story.
Hey guys, how's it going? It's your boy Richard
Chugga
Whitty
chugga
here.
sneaky. Ting ping.
Hi, Dad.
I'm not your dad. Oh good. Moira was pleasantly surprised to see that two allies had instantly left the game. All in a sudden. All with barely any notice whatsoever. And then Moira looked forward to the next game.
Trust in my command.
And regretted the fact that all of this effort was for nothing. Because she decided to play 4 versus 4 RT.
Research finished. Upgrade finished. Our allies' town needs help.
Ah. Alright. I'll play the next game a bit more seriously now. Well, I wasn't even playing it badly, to be frank with you. But I don't know if I can commentate the whole way through it again. It is kind of a nightmare to do any sort of voice work commentation. But I do appreciate the tip towards that, Mia. Hopefully you was satisfied with that. I'll find you another game though, and we'll try to get a win with the Priestess of the Moon and Archers, because that's the kind of guy I am. Oh, I already played Pox Nora, Jaber. You missed it. If you go back an hour though, if you go like an hour back into the FOD, twitch.tv/Witty, you will see. It's the very first thing I start off with, so you pretty much just missed me coming off it. It's very important to know the character names. What do I think? I think Pox Nora is actually fairly good. It's not something that grips me though, because I'm not really in that position where I'm too interested in playing another turn-based strategy game. It's something, if I was a kid, I would have really much liked it, because it reminded me a bit of Heroes of Might and Magic with hints of Hearthstone because of the abilities and the cards. They're not cards, but they're like characters that seem to have abilities that play like cards. I mean, the spells and stuff like that were more like the cards. Hello there, Skelly. How you doing? Pox Nora is actually quite an old game. I was surprised. I thought it was just deliberately themed to look older than it was. But it's actually from 2006. We looked it up. 1st of August 2006, so it's just over 12 years old. It's like chess. I said that. Yeah, it's like something between chess, Heroes of Might and Magic. It was a bit more stringent. It's quite stringent, actually, in a way. You need to be quite dedicated into that game to really get the hang of it, because archers don't just attack from anywhere. You've got to be exactly in the right position. And then you have other sort of slightly ranged characters that can only attack like 3 spaces away from where they want to. The founder, he died. Oh my, that's a bit dark. You took this down a dark path, Jaber. People keep talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't know anything about Yu-Gi-Oh! Other than you triggered my trap card. That's basically the only thing I know about Yu-Gi-Oh! That's why they stopped the new update. Well, he must have had a team or something working on it. He couldn't have been that old, could he? I don't think there's that many people that work on games that are that old. At least not old enough to just randomly die. In the same way that people just randomly disconnect in 4 versus 4 RT. The joys of 4 versus 4 RT. You're having a good game, it's going well, and then suddenly someone disconnects and everyone's like, well, good game, guys. You've done well, let's go. And thus ends another 4 versus 4 RT. You'd think they would be able to put some artificial intelligence to take over, wouldn't you, for Reforged? I think that would be a really huge boost for 4 versus 4 RT. It would suck. It's never going to be as good as a player, but I think a lot of people would prefer that than having to control an ally, because it's annoying to control an ally, because it's not like a hero. You're just controlling someone's hero. You're like, oh, let me bring his hero into my group and tag along, or his 3 archers. No, Warcraft 3, you can go up to 100 food, typically up to 80 food in 4 versus 4 RT. So you've got all the different units that they have, and then you have to keep macroing and making sure that they're protected if a Blade Master's attacking their acolytes and all this kind of stuff. You need to be paying attention. It's just a nuisance. It's not fun to control an ally in Warcraft 3 at all. Only at the very start, before they've built anything, because then you can sort of dictate their path. But if they've already built what they've built, you're not familiar with it. I never like controlling allies. I know I've done it a lot of times in the past, but that's because I felt the need to. But a lot of time, I'd rather just not. I'd rather just ignore them. I'd almost just rather play a 3 versus 4 from that point on. Be like, yep, okay, good game. Let's just ignore that guy. The best thing is if they're human or something, you just straight tech them to tanks, so then they're not completely useless. Or you can, maybe with Orc, just get mass wyverns or whatever, or undead mass frostworms. But then the other thing is, in Warcraft 3, you got town portals and stuff like that. And I've made that mistake before when you're controlling an ally. You get into a fight, it goes wrong, so you TP out, and then you're like, oh shit, I forgot. He doesn't have a TP. Like, the red guy that I'm controlling doesn't have a TP, so then you lose all of his units. I've done that plenty of times before as well. What's this? Ang? Priestess of the Main Archer.
Your build is complete.
Oh, Priestess of the Moon, aka Keeper of the Grove. You got a problem with that? Y'all got a problem with that? The fairy tale became the terrible reality of an existence fueled by conflicts. You got a good fairy tale at the start. I think I'll probably get back into it if I feel the need to. But more likely when we've actually got more of a story developing than just the initial build order. Ah! Sorry, that wasn't really necessary in a child's tale. Probably just woken a bunch of people up as well.
Point the way. Done.
Come here, priestess. Your archers need
Warriors
you.
of the night,
We've got Adora. You've gone from Mora to Adora. Now those are child's names. What's your name? My name's Mora. Oh, that's nice. Your sister's name? What's that? Adora. It's fantastic. What fantastic names. Your parents must be so fucking intelligent. Just ever so slightly more intelligent than frickin' celebrities that have like 40 IQ and name their children's Apple and fucking Chicago and shit like that. I'm gonna call my child... I'm gonna call my son Jeep. Why? I don't know, but it's an inanimate object. It's a thing. So I'm gonna call it that. His sister's gonna be called Tower. It's a good name. Good name. This is a very smart priestess of the moon, which doesn't make any sense being called Adora, but perhaps she's shirking the fact that her parents screwed her over with a stupid name. This is actually sounding really spiteful. Like, this isn't even sounding like a fairy tale. This is sounding like something that's reflecting real life. It's because it is. This is actually now a true tale. A tale of depth and depravity.
We must act on your mark. Trust in my command. I am vigilant. We are poised to We must act. We are poised to strike. For the goddess.
Where's that Blade Master?
We must act. As I thought. We are poised to strike. I am vigilant. The goddess agrees.
There must always be a Blade Master.
We must act. I am
In
vigilant.
fact, there's more Blade Masters than there are Lich Kings, that's for sure.
Trust in my command. Our warriors have engaged. I am vigilant.
Archers is so good.
We are poised to strike. Prepare to
Come
be
here,
moonstruck.
filthy troll. Now this is definitely some beef that goes back
We are poised
from all the ages. Trolls versus elves. This is legit.
onward.
Ah, we finally got an item that can suit me.
We are poised to strike. As I thought.
I call for a Hunter's Hall.
Trust in my command.
Priestess!
To strike. Strike.
Adora the Explorer.
Onward.
Just curious about what's out there. All these different creatures. How many of them can she kill with her army of feminine warriors?
We are poised to strike. Trust in my command.
They may not be wearing many clothes, but they're very powerful nonetheless. Oh, we got such weird items. So much intelligence. Ah, cheeky Icarus! Stealing the experience. Came so close to the sun and got burnt. Good thing for him, I'm the moon princess. So I'm not going to screw him over like the sun would. Icarus, the stealer of experience. Torturer of souls. Thief in the night. Let's tech up again. Oh good, more intelligence. Let's definitely give him freaking energy. Like, what the hell do I need energy for? I'm glad he's doing absolutely nothing here and stealing all this experience. That's my favourite thing about 4 versus 4 RT is how much people contribute. How useful they always are.
Trust in my command.
Oh, give me something to do. There's the Blade Master. There's my boy.
They are weakened.
We must act. You are building goddess on your mark. Leading the way. As I thought.
Why does it feel like my... Oh, you're getting... You're joking. Get out of it. There's some filthy Tauren chieftain right behind me.
We are poised to strike.
That was some stream snipe right there. Let me add on my...
We must act.
Right, there we go.
I am vigilant. Point the way. The goddess agrees. On your mark.
Keep going with damage.
Trust in my command.
Don't forget the expansion I often do.
Act. Trust in my command. Leading the way. We are poised to strike. Onward. The building is complete. I am vigilant.
Needs more to do, doesn't it? I'm just a girl.
We are poised to strike.
I need something to do. I'm just a girl.
As I thought.
Loving all this intelligence items. I should have gone Searing Arrows. This is stupid. Or I can just give it to an ally.
I am vigilant.
But then that would mean being generous. But I'm not sure if I can handle that. They're getting ganged. There's like nothing to creep on the map. We're going to lose this easily. Because they've just lost shit tons there. And they continue to fight. Despite it being like a 4 versus 2.
Leading the way.
So this is looking like crap.
Trust in my command.
Damn, I missed out on a free kill there.
We are poised to strike. Trust
Are they still there? She's just refusing to TP or something. You want to wait till you've lost every single unit and then TP.
strike.
I've seen my allies do that strategy a lot. I've got to say it's not very effective.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy. We must act.
Oh. Yeah, this guy's definitely sniping. I mean, this is his base, but he definitely feels snipey to me. Old Froderick. Where are you in the chat, Froderick? Say hi. He's probably checking the Twitch chat right now, which is why he's lagging. I just get a bad feeling about this guy.
I am vigilant.
Looks like he got wrecked. That's cost them 2 TPs, and I can probably just walk out of this, so that was something that was useful for my allies. Got to get some bears or something. What have we done? I think get a mountain giant, really. Because... trying to snipe that one archer.
We are poised to strike. Trust in my command. I am vigilant.
Where's my Blade Master boy? Blade Master boy! Oh, I'm a Blade Master boy! I just love to fucking pick off easy units.
Onward. We are poised to strike. Leading the way. Trust in my command.
Back. Wait.
We must act.
I'll just TK and don't mind me.
Trust in my command.
Okay. We okay.
We are poised.
We cool.
Leading the way. We must act.
Actually kill the units and get the experience, to be honest, over the archer. Oh, no, never mind. That hex is really good.
Trust in my command.
That was really good.
Onward.
Now we get all the units.
We must act. We are poised to strike.
Send another owl to deal with Mr.
Trust
Orc.
in my command.
This base looks amazing, by the way. Who made this? Oh, that's right, I did. Look at this base. How good does that look?
Leading
A
the
thing
way.
of beauty.
Your building is onward. I am vigilant.
He's going to try to come to my base and he's going to be like, hurty dirt.
We must act
Not going to get much done, are you, buddy?
as I thought. On your mark. I am vigilant.
Send the boys in. Boys will be boys. Even when they're mostly girls.
Our warriors have prepared to be moonstruck. Vigilant. Trust in my command. We must act. Trust
See how much it screws them over when someone disconnects. But look at this positioning. Mountain Giant right there, happy to take a hit for the team. And then I'm just going to heal up him in a moment.
we are poised to strike.
I don't even care about the bear. Mountain Giant is the one that gets the heal.
My command.
Because he just needs to be as tanky as hell. And the enemy ain't going to do nothing versus this. They're going to get absolutely wrecked.
We
That poor orc didn't really know what to do with himself, did he? Adora Nightshade. Feminine warrior princess. Leading the men around. And enforcing her sister brethren. In a glorious battle of the ages. Oh! Did he just hit her? Damn! You are sentenced to death! Strike! This guy's like a white knight. You can't hit a woman! And she hits him. But that's fine. Equality demands retribution! GG.